heard you have some strategies for customer acquisition, some incentives, some tips. I don't know if you could share that with our audience. What are those tricks that we can have for customer acquisition to drive those unit economics back to the basics, right? Before the easy money.
Yeah, I mean, obviously every company is different, but I can share what we've been doing that's been working really well, which is not something that we necessarily would have done maybe 12 months ago or 18 months ago in terms of acquisition. Is we've been doing a lot of things that quote aren't scalable in the terms of like real life events and the opportunity to connect with real people. So like, for example, our demographic is college students. And we've got like a dual sale where we can sell directly to consumers, but we can also sell to the school themselves. And so what we found is we can use that to our advantage. So what we do is we do these events on college campuses. And we go directly to the student organizations because they can make decisions in a day, right, to bring people in. And it's still a group of people. So we're bringing on a cluster of customers. So we're finding a group, a community that already exists. We're tapping into it. We're looking for short sales cycles. And what we do is we do these really fun trivia nights that are personal finance themes. We have partnerships with like Red Bull and Chipotle and a direct-to-consumer condom company called Champ and the stuffed animal company called Huggimals. And we work with these student groups. We give away a bunch of free prizes. So like we bring them in, we're already working into their existing workflow. We tap into existing communities and we use other partners that want to get in front of our audience as a way to efficiently acquire those users. And it's been super, super effective for us. We've been averaging like $29 in revenue per user and our acquisition cost is like $5. So like you talk about that CAC to LTV ratio, and that's just on that initial sort of event that we do. And obviously there's a challenge around scalability. How many can you do? How many people do you need? But in terms of like jump starting initial customer base, that's been super effective. And then we're able to use the learnings and the data that we gather from the students that we work with to then go to the school and say, hey, we've had this impact on this subset of your students. Wouldn't it be incredible if we worked with your entire student population or more of your student population? And then we work the school sales cycle. So we're able to use the data, the learnings from that to move quickly, drive revenue, build traction, build growth. And we use incentives that people like, which is free stuff from other companies. And then use that as a way to then go to the school and say, hey, now we have actual data. And we're able to shorten the school sales cycle time because now we've essentially done a POC with just without their permission. Essentially, we've just figured out our own way to do our own proof of concept. So it's like a kind of like hacky way of like, getting everything to play into each other. So like if you can find those types of things that may not necessarily be scalable in the short term, but get you super close to your customers, like that's what's been really effective for us is just finding quick ways to get in front of people, groups of people, and then seeing if we can find partnerships to bring our CAC down. So
love it. Can I invest?
Yeah, you're welcome to. Well, we're actually not raising right now, but we can work something out, Alex. So